Good morning, this is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 19 minutes. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that this is a situation where I'm recording myself, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time, compared to having already recorded everything, and now I'm coming back and explaining what's already happened. So this is not a trade recap. This is not any sort of post commentary. I'm literally recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So in other words, if you just want an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So I will go ahead and pause for now, and I suppose maybe there could be a pre-market trade before 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, which for you beginners is when the U.S. stock market opens. But if there's nothing that plays out in the pre-market, I will just be back at the open. All right, thinking about taking a pre-market trade here at 73. We'll be risking about $100 if this thing goes back up against me here. But want to see if 73... Okay, there we go. In 100 shares at 73. So let's see if this thing wants to come down here. Market opens up in about 14 minutes. So this is, again, for you beginners, lingo-wise, this is a pre-market trade. So let's see if this thing wants to come down. Ideally, 72.50 for the first area. So it's getting close. $72, I think, could be a problem area, but that still gives plenty of wiggle room compared to where I got in at. So again, want 72.50, ideally even a little bit below there. Ooh. And well, let's see if it wants to come back down. So this is what I'm watching right there. I want to see that get down to 72.50 and below 72.50. So those are called level twos. So what I may do here though is just pause, so that way, this doesn't turn into a 20-minute video of just watching some kind of sideways chop right now. So yeah, I will go ahead and do that, and if it's looking like it's all of a sudden going against me, or if it starts to head back in my favor, then I'll get the video rolling at that point. All right, gonna hop out of 50 shares there, and we'll see if it wants to come back down. But as of right now, looking like it'll be a loser. But if it does want to come back down, I would still have some skin in the game. But if this goes back up over 73.50, I'm just going to take out the rest of my position size. So I have already locked in some losses here. But like I said, maybe this thing does decide to roll back over. And if that is the case, well, then at least I'll still have some skin in the game here. Like I said, my original risk was $100. So at this point, it's going to be well below $100 because right around, we'll call it $50, give or take, with some slippage. So nothing huge. But like I said, if this does all of a sudden want to drop in my favor, then I'll get the video rolling at that point. All right, well, that happened super fast, but all out there for $55, which was the right move, because now look at this thing up over, and I just dawned on me that I didn't have the chart up the whole time, so sorry about that. But there's the chart, the pre-market chart I was watching. But yeah, look at that thing go now. So that was a move I got temporarily. I realized I was in the green, but I was thinking that it had a chance to at least get down to 72, if not even further than that. But you can see I was wrong, stopped, and then completely turned around But what makes me feel better is I'm glad I got out where I did, because this thing is now up over 75. So, oh well, nothing drastic there. So I will just pause and I'll be back at the open. Okay, watching 11:03 here, in at 11:03. Let's see if this thing wants to get down to minimum 1100. Or is this thing going to turn itself around here? But I clearly think that it has the desire to come back down, hence me getting in. But as of now, not looking so good. If it does come down to 1104, I'll look to add to the position. But as of now, showing a little bit of strength. Is it true strength? That's the key question here. So maybe even at 1105. Add in some more. So added in another 25 at 1105. So now let's see if we can get the official move to the downside here. Yeah, wow, that was a quick move. Looking for 1100 minimum. And there it is. Didn't quite get it though, because it bounced so fast. Let's see if it wants to come back down. There we go. See if we can get 1098. $10.97 is essentially the lows. There we go. Got 1098. Can we get more continuation? Is it going to bounce off the lows or get continuation? That's really the main question right now. It is breaking the lows. Follow-up question is, okay, how much momentum does this want to generate to the downside? Fantastic. So now it's just a waiting game. I mean, I've big move to the downside here. So that's a very valid question. I don't know, is this thing overextended and going to want to, bounce back up some here? Still have 10 shares left in case this does want to come back down, but as it bounces here, take off another 5, and let me just call it good. So nice, $423 on that trade. What really made that trade was recognizing the sign of weakness, adding to the position, which gave me that much more wiggle room. Then, of course, the big move to the downside definitely didn't hurt either. So there we go. That opening loss has been wiped away. Now 368. And let's see what else I can find. I'll go ahead and pause for now. Watching 1098 here as a potential move to the downside. In there at 1098.45. So let's see if we can get a follow-up move to the downside here. 1095 going to be a key break. Just doing 25 shares here to start to do a little bit of risk management via position size. So yes, if it goes in my favor, I'm not going to make a ton. But if it goes against me, I'll at least still be able to stay in the green. But I'm very curious about, actually 1096. Let's see if 1096 can be broken. If it can, then I really like the odds it at least gets down to 1095. But it has once again bounced off of 1096. Okay, knocking on the door. Can it get down through? There we go. Here comes 1095 as expected. But it's basically bouncing off 1096. 1095, 1096. Can it get down through there though? There we go. Excellent. Oh, except I didn't get out. Well, I don't like that. Wow, I can't even get out at those levels now. Let's snap back very, very quickly on me. All right, well, I got out some of those, so I'm at 15 shares now. But I don't like how I got the break, and then it just all of a sudden turned around on me. So still have 10 shares. Let's see if it wants to ultimately come back down, but I got the break I wanted, and then it just totally, you know what, I'm going to just take a loss on those final 5 shares. So I made, I guess, a little bit of money on that one. Not much, though. That was a breakdown or get out, and it broke down, gave the thing a chance, and then, as you saw, it just turned around on me. So, okay, that was basically a neutral trade. Okay, watching 325 here for an upside breakout. In there for the break of 325, but can it break? That is the question. Again, in right at 325. So let's see if we can get the breakout through there. Knocking on the door again. There we go. Don't like how it's and how it was struggling at 320. What was that? How it was struggling at 326 for a while, but now got the breakout. Still have 15 shares. 330 I can see being relatively stubborn level. Let's see if we can get the breakout of 330. I guess one step at a time. Let's see if the price can even get up to 330. All right, I'm going to call it good there. Oh, nice. Nice $100 scalp there. So now up 489 on the day. It's only 9:45, so the market's only been open 15 minutes. Already up almost $500, which is crazy when you actually stop and think about it. But yeah, let's see if I can find several good opportunities out here. So I'm going to look around. Certainly not going to force anything, but I'm definitely now in a situation where I'm going to be green or be greener. I'll say that again, because I'm up $489, so I'm definitely not going to take a trade that puts me at risk of losing it all. Now, could I lose? Yes, but I'm still going to be green. So that is the position I'm in, and it's a pretty cool position when you think about it. I'll say it again. I'm either for the day, I'm going to be green or greener. In fact, I'm not going red on the day. So my biggest stress going forward is, okay, how green am I actually going to be? Which is, again, is an awesome spot to be in. So MRK, what's going on here? Oh, wow. Okay, potentially a momentum move. Let's see if this thing wants to bounce up a little bit. So just want to make sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can do 100 shares here and be perfectly fine. But you don't want to chase these. But so even if I did chase and it had it snap back to 78, that's $100. I'm still up 300. Let's call it, you know, there we go. Got the bounce here. Okay, now we're maybe in business here. So 77.50 risk 78.50. That's $100. Yeah. So 77.50. Let's see if it wants to come back into play here. 77.50. Yeah, 77.50. I like it. Ooh, but Tesla's looking good too. Decisions. Do I hop over to Tesla? What's that? Oh, JWN's looking pretty. Yeah, actually, I could risk about just $60 on this one. Now that I'm seeing how things are consult. But I don't know, is this just going to go into some tight little range? That's the question on MRK. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this. Oh, but Tesla's looking so good too. Let me just 85, 92, 7, so I could just 10, 70. All right, I will pause as I try to make my decision here and not. Hopefully I'm not the only person that talks to myself as I trade. I just happen to record myself doing it sometimes, which I understand if you've never traded or never seen a day trading video, I probably come across as crazy. Maybe us traders are, but yeah, we talk to ourselves, or at least I talk to myself, trying to figure this stuff out. Oh, Tesla, it's whispering my ear. Let's just go take a look. That 1084 doesn't want to break through. Maybe. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. All right, have potential $50 risk here, which I like quite a bit, but I got to see this thing come back down to 78 first. So we're back at MRK here. In fact, 78.20 is not bad at all. In fact, I'm just going to hop in right there. See if this thing wants to roll over. Or is this the start of a bigger move back to the upside? So again, for me, I'm either going to be green or greener. Good spot to be in. And you can do the same thing yourself. You just got to, weigh in. Okay, how much am I risking here? If I'm wrong. Yeah, so maybe I did get this one wrong. So I'm very happy that I only did the 100 shares, right? Because I understand if it goes in my favor, the voices will show up that say, geez, Clay, why don't you do more size? But right now, I'm feeling good about the size that I did because, well, it's not necessarily looking like this thing is going to come down. My idea was it would get rejected by that VWAP, but that doesn't seem like it wants to happen here. So got to be out there. All right, so lost, $29 on that one. So still up $460, and risk was completely willing to take. What's PDD doing? Remember that first one I took? Oh, wow. Yeah, just completely crushed to the downside. mRNA maybe with an interesting setup here after a big old breakout. Yeah, what is that? 336, 342. What did I say? 336. This one, that's a pretty big. So 340, that'd be 100. Yeah. Okay. In there. See if we can get the move here to the downside. Looking for at least 335. There we go. Good. I'm being extra aggressive because I realize I am and have gone against the trend here a bit. So I'm compensating for that by being extra aggressive. Now I can't even get out. There we go. So it got me some gains back again. Was about a $25 trade. Again, only 50 share, or no, excuse me, only 25 shares on that one. So that was just completely, if I'm wrong, which there was a chance given I was going against the grain there, and now it's, you know, bouncing back up. But like I said, if I was wrong, then I was still going to be green. So this, I don't want to say this is a fun position to be in because that makes trading sound like, oh, it's just, you know, have fun, be a gambler. Because I'm not gambling. I'm doing everything very, very calculated right now. So I mean fun in the sense of it is nice to know that, you know, I'm going to be green on the day. It's just how green. Like I'm going to be green or greener. So I definitely don't mean, I mean fun in a calculated way, not fun in a gambler, no strategy type of way. So I always got to be careful when I use that word there. But I also am definitely going to be done at 10. I don't feel like I don't want to trade. I want to get away from, I do this for freedom of time. So I'm not going to sit here for the next 4 hours. So I'll give myself another 5 minutes and then I'm going to call it good. But oh, Tesla, does it really want to make another leg down? I don't know if I trust that it does or not. I'll keep an eye on it. But what did MRK, did that thing ever? Oh, all right. I'm glad I got it where I did. That thing just kept on spiking. Granted, it's coming back now, but an mRNA played it fine, played it right. In hindsight, though, oh, geez, look, it ended up going down that much more. But at the time, you know, I wanted to be, I knew it exactly, needed to be somewhat aggressive. And I was, and it worked out just fine. Yeah, and Tesla's chopping around. Feel like that one could potentially bounce. All right, I will pause. Quick update on Tesla. So far, so good. My instincts have proven to be right as it's gone sideways and it's actually now starting to bounce back upwards. I'll keep an eye on it, but just want to give you an update on that one. Okay, watching 217 here on NVAX. 217. We'll see if we can make the move down there or not. I will pause for now. Okay, coming down maybe. In there. Let's see if we can get the break of it. That's the key dynamic here. Can it break through 217? Or does it want to bounce? As of now, looking like it wants to bounce. See, and this is what I thought could happen on mRNA. Because, yeah, I realize I'm technically in a bullish environment right here. So right now, I'm very glad I only did the position size I did, because as of now, not looking good. See if it wants to come back down. So 217, back down here again, but a very, very stubborn level, which is bad because it's very stubborn, but it's good because if stubborn levels can fail, then you think that they should create some good downside pressure. So can it break? Sitting right at that level. Oh, so stubborn. And back up it goes. All right, I will go ahead and pause, and if it looks like it's going to get back down to 217 or stop me out, I'll get the video rolling. All right, approaching 217. Well, it was. Knocking on the door. There's the break. Perfect. Picked up a nice $50 scalp. And I am up 537. Oh, it's 10:01. I said I want to be done after 30 minutes. Okay, well, I lied. I lied by a minute. But I am now definitely done. So 537, $500 a day keeps the day job away, as I like to kind of just a general philosophy is concerned. And I'm going to call it good. So I don't even know how many trades I made, but if there's just one learning lesson here, please don't be focused on, wait, what? You made $537 in 30 minutes? That's cool, right? But you can see that I made that with losing trades along the way. So it's not like you have to win all the time. It's not like you have to have a 100% win rate. You don't have to have some sort of like magical strategy, but you need to have a strategy where, again, you're having fun in the sense of calculated fun, not random gambling fun. So even if I had 3 losing trades, I think 3 losing trades, that's still up over $500, like I said. And sorry, not 30 minutes, 31 minutes. But I suppose to be fair, that one was a pre-market trade. So technically I'm even over 30 minutes there. But a point being, in a very, in my mind, at least small amount of time, good money. But again, the learning lesson here is take calculated risk. Think about things. If you find yourself in a situation where you can say, I'm either gonna be green or greener. In this situation, look, I got greener, right? Because when I said that, I was up, I think $389. So at that point, I was like, this is great. I'm going to be green or greener. And I ended up greener, up over $500. So just keep that in mind. When you have a strategy, when you have a valid strategy, you can keep yourself green or get greener, and you can have losses along the way and still, turn out, in my mind, very worthwhile profits. So that's all I have. If you enjoy these live trade videos, then do me a favor, communicate that to me, because they're not easy to make. Because they are genuinely live, I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to think about my own trade plans. I have to scan on my own. I have to make alerts in the chat room that I offer. So there's a ton of stuff going on. So the videos aren't easy to make, and that's why I don't make them every single day. But they are doable, and I will continue to do them as long as I know you're enjoying them, and you can communicate that to me by hitting the like button and then leaving a comment below, even if it's just hi, a smiley face, something that you traded today. But anything, like button, basic comment below communicates to me that you enjoy them. And as long as I know people are enjoying, then I will continue to make them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. And remember, get out there. Have calculated fun. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total.
I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.